Hello, hello, hello. How are you? And happy Thursday. Okay, wow. Well, it's amazing how this week is already flying by. Soon I'll be like, what? Where did the month go? Daisy, slow it down. All right, I'll see what I can do. I'll put the order in. Okay, thank you for being part of our community here, and I will be interpreting today's message through the eyes of tarot in the area of money, relationship, career, and well-being. So let's see what we have in store today. All right. We'll go ahead and do the little table spread here and see what will show up. Pick this one. All right. And we'll pick this one. And we'll do one more shuffle just to get it all mixed up really nice. All right. Continuing with our karma card. I'm loving this deck. Okay, we'll see what will be revealed for the collective message. Okay, let's get to it. Money. Whoa, wasn't this yesterday? Somewhere, I think it was in career. Anyway, so if you're trading paper, this is definitely pulling down. So I see something. Definitely be very careful for any afternoon trading. So some news here is going to affect the market, and it's going to respond to that news in a way that it will probably have a downscale on the investments, so, or on the trades. Okay, so in the collective, be very careful with some of your choices and some of the things that you're going to be doing, whether your purchases, whether investing, whether you're, working with your different ways and strategies that you do to maintain your bills. So it looks like maybe a system that you had in place is not really working as well as you thought. I definitely would say, even if it's once in your life, make an investment to meet with a financial advisor, even if you have 2 pennies in your bank account. Of course, you would need money to pay the financial advisor, but it is money well spent. It's about, not about just today, but it is about looking at where you are now and finding ways to create strategies that will help you, and if you have a family, help your family in the future. You can cut, the karma of bad spending, of ignorance about money. You could be the one in your family that now creates a new attitude and a new memory of how money is used, how money is talked about, and not ignoring the problems, but seeing it as, hey, this is part of life, and we need to be educated on how it moves in our lives and how we want to move with it. Anyway, there you go. Relationship. Beautiful. We are continuing with some really strong influence with the messages from God, from the angels, talking about relationship. Because remember, if you look at yesterday's, which I'll put it up on the link there, if we look at yesterday's message, we saw, if I was not mistaken, was it yesterday? Oh wow, I've been doing several readings, so my head is like, what? Anyway, I do remember, there was a message recently where we had lots of cups, and there were lots of cups there and a lot of choices. Now it's coming down to the choices are now on the table, and God is working with us. We have the divinity, and we've got a lot of yellow here, and we've got the wand, the magic wand, that we can now take some action about what is here, and we can begin to manifest things here on earth, as above, here below. So definitely a lot of good things, because now these things are on the table. We can see them clearly. They're no longer in the sky. They're no longer in our imagination. We have now brought them to some place where we can begin to work things in this relationship and move things a little bit onward and forward. And we have the strength to do it, and we have the support and the divine guidance to continue moving things in the way of a very positive for this relationship. Let's take a look at career. Okay, this, in my experience, is one of these cards also that right side up, upside down, it has a positive context to it. So it looks like there was some issue recently that was happening between you and a coworker, or you or your partner. Again, like I said, could be academic, this could be your business relationships, this could be your job. So depending what circle you're in, it could either also be a charitable group that you are a part of. So in that text where you're having to do with work with people and your career, or things that influence the community, there was what appeared to be a power struggle, a communication gap. Well, this has now improved. So there is now a somewhat of open communication, willing to at least admit that, hey, we're going to agree to disagree. We're going to look at these things. We can still work forward on what we agree on, and kind of put this other thing on the table. So at least, we have that aspect showing up. So a better day today, and I love when there are better days, don't you? Okay, let's take a look at well-being. Okay, so something has crossed the mind, and you have allowed something to blind you because you are conflicted with the information in your mind. You are not clear which way this is. Something about this situation that you are allowing yourself to go on overdrive mentally is kind of affecting you and how you're seeing things, and it is occupying a little bit much more of your mental energy than it should, and it is affecting how actually it's affecting you to the point that you can't see, or you can't take any action because you're very unclear about the information. So get more information, get more illumination, because we have not a full moon here. So it's not bright, it's not the sun, but it's not the full moon. So you need more information, because if not, there will be some things that will get in your way and disturb you emotionally. So right now you can still, what I call this, head this off, because sometimes when you think about things too much, it begins to affect your body, because you allow it to affect your emotional body. So far we're okay, but right now there is a little disturbance in the mental field. So work on that. Let's take a look, because this one is showing up in the area of signs. Okay, Cancer is going to rule the house right now. So it's talking about, this is the subliminal area, the subconscious area, in the spiritual, intuition to protect. So I could see here in these 2-3 areas that you need to follow your intuition. You need to allow God to give you guidance. You need to look at those signs. Okay. And in the mental, attitudes from the past. So I could see this in the mental. That's one of the reasons that you can't move forward and can't get past this mentally. It's because of the past, and you're allowing that past behavior, that past experience influence much of what you need to do, and that's kind of putting a block moving forward. So what is that attitude, and kind of let go of that so you can move forward, because if not, it's going to bind you in the present and you won't be able to take action. And in the physical, resulting from the history, there you go. So there's a history there. Is there a history in this career thing? Is there a history about something that happened with a money and a person? Is there something that is, affecting you to make that decision or move forward or get past this? So that is really interesting. So in this relationship, there's going to have to be some give or take, and some releasing of this mental history that you have about what happened in the past. Okay, so, and it is all being brought to us by our friendly Cancer. And one of the things that we know about Cancer is that it affects us in, are people keeping secrets? Because Cancer sometimes is secretive, and it's very dealing with the emotions. And when you allow your emotions to take over, it's really hard to come out of that situation. You know, it's very important for you to work this through and kind of, you know, understanding that Cancer is trying to influence your boat here because you got the water here, you know, and maybe there's something being kept secret. Maybe this is this thing here about the eyes not seeing. So pay attention, pay close attention as this energy is coming through, and follow your intuition. So you can protect yourself, and know that God has your best interest. God is constantly talking to you, constantly sending you signs, constantly trying to work with your mind and work with, you know, with you to help guide you where you need to be now. So there you have it, my love. Yeah, I'm going to wish you a beautiful Thursday ahead. And if you haven't done so, hit that like button. Hit the bell so you can get noticed the next time I put up my video. And also, if you haven't done so, share this video with your family and friends. Let them know, hey, check this girl out. She's got a cool channel. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and be blessed.